Good afternoon, welcome to Made by Granat. It's Anna here, and it is Sunday. And I thought I would continue to work on my Collector of Curiosities book. And I'm really happy with it. It turned out so fun and grungy. Yesterday we put together some signatures. What I did since then, last night, I have been reinforcing the folds of my book pages from the original text block. I have added in, what did we do? We took the ledger and the coffee dyed and that one. And then I have added one more page into each and every one of them. And most of the time it's like book pages. I think I've shown you many of these yesterday. Just put them in here and I reinforced them as well. So that's how far we got. And I have got, so there's about 4 folios in each signature, and I can feel the pinch when I pinch them that we can easily fit 1 or 2 more. So I have prepared. I have 1 pile of writable papers. And I have 1 page of fun papers. So I think I'm going to try to get these in here, and then we'll see where we get. So this will be a short and sweet video, I hope, because yesterday was long. And yeah, so I think I'm actually going to just start. And I think I want to add this in the center. Doesn't smell so bad. I thought it was going to smell of vinegar, but it isn't. So I really like that. That's actually a printable that I found. I believe it is, could be Old Design Shop or Graphics Fairy, but I have had it printed since 2017, I think, when I still had a printer. So that got coffee dyed and got in here. So what else do I want to use? I want something. Let's use an envelope in here. I have just added a few envelopes of the more grungy kind. And I want to add that here in between to add some interest. There we go. Yeah. Putting that to the side. Let's continue. Here I want something fun in the center. First I want a writable one. Let's add some normal craft paper. That's what it's called. And then I want something in the center. Maybe I can do the cover of the elegy. Let's do that in the center. Big and bold and black. Here we want to have something fun and something writable. I'm gonna add some braille paper in here. And this actually has a flip as well. So lots of flip in this one. And in the center I want to have, let's add this one. I have hinged these 2 together and I backed them with packing paper. So I'm going to fold them this way instead. And we can have a fun, yeah, that's good. And every page can be moved around up until the time where I sew in the signatures. So, and they will be decorated as well. Just getting a sip of water. This one I had planned to add as in the center of a signature, but I didn't want to cover up the lovely images, so I decided to make that into a flippy floppy thingy. That's the scientific term, the flippy floppy thingy. And in here I would like let's add this. This is something I found in my stash. It's 2 book pages from 2 different books that are hinged together. And I know that Rachel Drox's Creations has done this. And I made a bunch of them. Hinging book pages, hinging envelopes, all kind of stuff. And this was really fun. So I like that. And I want something writable in between. So let's take a normal lined vintage paper in here. That's fun. Lots of different sizes of papers in here. And I want something. I have this gray copy paper, vintage, and I'm gonna add that. And what do I want in the center? Oh, this one. And when I covered the back of this, because it was not a very nice image, I decided to use this eco-dyed paper. And I decided to just leave it long and fold it so you had a flip. And that could be extended as well. Okay, let's continue. I'm thinking an envelope, and I am thinking craft paper, and this one in the center. Not craft paper, but packing paper. And I have some really fun stamps to use in this journal as well. Oh, right. So we can use this one in here from a blank notebook that I found thrifting. And then we can add something in the center. How about this one? This is a list of prices for glasses of lamps. I think that could be fun in the center there. Okay. Here I hinged the in memoriam with this one, and I want to add something, maybe some music. No, let's add this envelope. It's really fun. And some grid paper maybe. Okay, let's continue. And I hinged these together. And here I want, this is fun. This is another one of the printables that I had, and I believe it's Graphics Fairy or Old Design Shop as well. And I spritzed it with some pumice stone and distress oxide spray. And this is from a book about insects. And I think that's cool. So let's add that. And add... Let's add this one here. Okay. And we can also do this, that we... that's forward row. Can do like this, and then this one can go a bit further down. There we go. Perfect. So 2 more. And let's add some gray. And this one. And here I'm thinking, I have 2 ideas. This is from a book of wrapping papers by Pepin Press, and this is also Heckel's Art Forms in Nature. So I have two ideas. One is to fold this up and make it into a pocket or double, or I can fold it like this, tear that off and hinge it with, extend it with something. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's use a ruler to tear that instead, so that we there we go. And it's that way up, and I want to fold it at 15.5, so about there. And I'm going to, as I said, find something to extend it with. Okay, lots of writing space in here, and that will be, of course, be stamped on as well to make some more. I think I'm going to try to move that forward a tiny bit. There we go. That's better. And in the last signature, we have the packing paper. And we have music. Okay. So now we have about 6 folios in each signature. And this looks really thick, but when you have had it in the book press, it will be nice and flat. But before we do that, we are going to extend pages, put in pockets, and do all kind of flips. Yes. Ooh, I love that profile. This is really nice, and so far it's got a good pinch. Okay, I'm gonna check how much time we did. Not much, I believe. Okay, 12 minutes. That's not much. So let's get out the pockets and fun stuff. I'm gonna add. Let's see. I have a bunch of it in here in my little basket. Stamps and stamps and stamps. Yep. Okay. So as you can see, I have picked out a bunch of stuff, and I'm gonna start putting it in. For stamps, I have this set from Indigo Blue, cyanide poison, hemlock poison, and arsenic poison, and these will be used because this is the perfect journal to use them in. And I actually already stamped the cyanide on a piece of linen, and I have splashed it with different distressings. And I had an idea that maybe I could, let's just get a page, for example. If I stamp this, and then the arsenic and the hemlock as well, and on the same kind of fabric, and then I could sew them onto a page and have 3 of them. Tiny tuck spots. Wouldn't that be fun? I think so. So that's an idea I have. And that could be pockets in one signature, and it's going to go on with text pages, I believe. Let's move this to the side. And then I have this. This is sample designs. The Halloween frogs, and I bought it because the frogs are so cute. And I won't be using Trick or Treat. I won't be using Happy Halloween. I might be using frog tongues. I might be using Apothecary, Toxic, Hocus Pocus, The Date. Yeah. So, yeah, these will be used. as well. And then I have 2 more stamps that I have bought from a Etsy shop called Marky Stamps years back. And this is, I'm gonna stand up this because it's not very big. This is a human heart. It's from a book. And then I have this. It's a plague doctor. I absolutely love it. Not very big. So I have the plague doctor and also potion number that I can put underneath. Isn't that great? Yes. So that will be fun. And there will be fun stuff in here. I have stamped a little beetle on a piece of fabric. I have some black lace that came from something. I have no idea where, but it could be something fun. This is really beautiful. Oops, it's been made by my dear friend Carol at Friendly Quail. She sent me some lovely birthday things, and that was among it. I'm thinking I might put it in here somewhere, maybe on a tab or something. It's really cool. I have some other things that I could add. This could be a pocket if I back it to something. I have some vellum, and I believe this is, I think it's, maybe it's not Tim Holtz, maybe it's something else. And this is, it's like a gravestone or something. Yeah, we'll see if we use that. These I have stamped onto tea bag, and I think I'm going to use them somewhere. I have one of my embossed frames, and this one is made out of brown paper from a photo album, vintage. I made a little tab out of Tim Holtz wallpaper. I have little other figures and this little pocket that I made using photo negatives, and this is the perfect journal for that. I have a raven, of course. I have made a pocket, side pocket. This is one of the Tim Holtz collage strips, and I have added lots of little Tim Holtz ephemera, and then I have sewn, and I added it all to a piece of tea-dyed cardstock. And this will be a tab for this book, so it will go on a page like that, and it will stick out. Cool. Yes, perfect. So that will be one pocket. These ones I made in my Use It or Lose It, that will be one pocket. This card, it's a postcard from Notre Dame de Amiens in Somme, and it's from a Gothic cathedral, and it was in a book I purchased, and I think this could be a fun pocket as well, or something else. So I might put that in. I have a bag with mushrooms on it. That could be a pocket somewhere. Once again, I have the handkerchief. I'm going to use that. This lovely lady I was talking about the other day, I'm going to fussy cut her. Here's a piece of something that I got out of a magazine, and I decided to save this and use it somewhere in a journal. This was in one of the envelopes that I got. This is about an egg shop, and you can order butter, cheese, egg, salmon, reindeer and hamburger meat, mutton, beef tongue, ham, oyster anchovies, tar. Well, this is an interesting, it will go in a pocket somewhere. I'm going to put it into the pocket stuff, and I'm going to add this to a page and make it into a tip bin, and Odin will be going in somewhere as well. So this is what I'm going to put in. And I also have this now that I tore off. That could be something somewhere. maybe. So where do I start? From the beginning, or maybe from the back. Let's just see where I could put a pocket in this signature. That lots of writing space. Not much pages with text on here. Could add that one to that flip and break it up a bit. That's one thing I could do, and I will do right now, because it really needs some breaking up all this writing space. Oopsie daisy, not too far, I hope. Then I will have to cut it off. There we go. That's better. And this will be sewn as well, black thread. But it didn't help with the pocket situation. Here's another flip. One way to make a pocket is to do this, to add a paper bag like this, and don't sew it, just glue it, and then that could be the pocket, and you can write upon it as well. Let's do it. I'm just going to make a notch, I think. It doesn't really need it, but I think it adds a little something something. So I'm gonna eyeball the center of this. Perfect. And I'm going to glue it down. And let's move things a bit so it's easier to do. And that will have quite a big hang over there, and that's good, because I am since it's a pocket, it's really good to have a bit of sturdiness behind it. Put the pin back in. Oh, can't even put the pin in now. There we go. And then try to add it to the... And I put it quite far down so that it will be less floppy. There we go. Okay, that's fun. Fun things going on in this signature. That's good. Let's see. Let's take one more look here. Here we have a text page. Another text page. Lovely. This one has to go on that side of the paper if I want to use that. It can also be folded like that. I think I might want to, I want it back here. This is where I want it. Okay, so I am going to glue this down here and here and here to start with. And try and get it it's really windy outside. Try to get it all the way out to the edge. There we go. Yes. It says peculiar down there. I really like that. Can't remember where I got the idea from, but I have done this quite a lot. Taking the collage strips and adding things to them and sewing and adding this piece as well. And I think it's really fun. So I'm going to get that one glued down as well as tab, because tabs are fun. Let's just do like that. And I'm going to fold it like so. Okay. I'm going to put it in this one. Oh, here we have the braille paper as well. And this. This is fun. I could add some washi tape there if I liked, but it's already hinged with the packing paper. Maybe I could use this one here. Lots of stuff. I could use this one here. It's a small pocket, but it could be a double pocket because you can put something in here, of course. But you can also, if you just glue it down on 3 sides, put something here. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it into a double pocket, so that, because it's too small, so small, you can have it as a double one. This is also a stamp I have with the persons on. Here we have a flip already. I am thinking that maybe I would like to have that as a tip out. I don't know. I could use this one. I'm not sure if I want to add something to it though. I had another one of these in Ludwig and Elizabeth, and that one I added a sticker to. Maybe I will. Yeah. already has a tip in. I'm thinking I might want to add this one as a tip in somewhere. I'm gonna cut it down a bit because it's too wide. So I want to get rid of some of the white, not all of it. Oh, I could use that to be the tip in if I fold it. That could be the tip in thingy. And then I can glue it down like that and make it tip out. I'm still gonna take some of the white off on the other side though. And I'm gonna round the corners. There we go. Just because I like that. There we go. Yeah, that's neat. But I think I want it. I want it here instead. Like so. Yes. Let's do that. So I am going to let you guys go really soon because I think that I can dig out some more stuff before we continue this. It will be more fun if I have more things to work with. Let's put this in the pile. This could go on like that. Yeah, I have to ink it though. Let's do like this again. Oh, I love it. Fun. Thank you all so much for being with me today. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And I will go find more stuff and then we can make another video with the collector of curiosities. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Say hi down below. I will say hi back. And I will be back soon with another video. Bye for now.